Are we live? Let's see. Why is this? Uh, Let me just. Why does the audio sound so weird on the YouTube, man? Wait, man. Right, it's not my mic. I don't know why there's like a issue. There's like an issue with YouTube. The connection of the mic. Like on Twitch, it doesn't happen. Um, well, anyways, I'll just continue, I guess. Let's just continue. I'm sorry for the abrupt, um, like the late start, and the mic might sound a little bit weird, um, or not as clean as I would have liked it to be. Um, but I've reloaded my software. So usually, what I should usually do to make my mic sound good is reload my software, which is why some of my videos they don't sound too great. For those who have watched my videos before. Um, but yeah. Let's just rock on, I guess. Let's have a look. So Chelsea against Fulham today. Um, this is the Chelsea starting 11. Pretty good 11. I think that's pretty much the starting 11 that is expected, and they've got a good bench as well. Um, and then for Fulham, obviously no João Pedro for Chelsea as well due to injury. Fulham as well, again pretty standard, similar to what they had against Manchester United last week. Gonna need a big performance though from a couple of lads, including João Pedro and Caicedo. Um, because I played my free hit this weekend. Um, and Yeah, so I played my free hit this weekend, and they were already in the team before, anyways. I kept them because I think not to underestimate Fulham here, but I think that Chelsea have got a good fixture. Yeah, Fulham are a good side, but um, I think at home, Chelsea they are a very good team as well, and they have a corner here. Early pressure here, to be honest. That's a good shot from Liam Delap. Good block by Sander Birch, and it will be a Chelsea corner, taken shot, Enzo Fernandez, scuffed wide. I decided, so I had Joao Pedro as captain, but a couple of hours ago I decided to take it away. So basically, my captain now is uh wait, that scared the shit out of me, man. I I accidentally clicked onto next week's team, and I was like, why? Where did my players go? So I took out Raya for Vicario because Spurs play Bournemouth and Arsenal play Liverpool. I took out Van Dijk similarly. Liverpool play Arsenal. Oh, Fulham on the attack here. There's the shot. Oh, terrible shot. I mean, it was a good counter. Is that who is that? Anderson. Okay, no wonder. Um, but yeah, good counter there. To win the ball back by Anderson, and then yeah, good pass. The shot wasn't great. But I took out Van Dijk for Cucurella. Actually, I took him out for Milenkovic, who played West Ham Forest. I have obviously putting three Forest players because I'm banking on Forest cooking West Ham here. I took out Mouse Louis Skelly for my bench, and I put in Cucurella, and then I'm playing with back four now. I took a couple of players actually. I took another defender and put in Munoz. He's on the bench. Salah is still in. Kudus is still in. I was gonna captain Kudus, but I decided, you know what? I'm not gonna do that, I guess. Caicedo, I have started. I brought in Hudson-Odoi um, for someone. I think for Declan Rice, and then I put Bruno Guimaraes onto the bench because Bruno Guimaraes was starting as well. And then I have a front two, so it's a 3-4. No, it's a 4-4-2. Sorry. And my front two is João Pedro, who is my vice captain. So I don't really need him to, you know, get a hat trick here, although it would be nice. And I have got Chris Wood as my captain. So I need him to perform really. Fulham here. Oh, in behind. Sanchez nearly just about got that. But yeah, overall, I think FPL wise, I've seen a lot of people. I've seen a lot of people choose that, not David, Robert Sanchez. I've seen a lot of people put in obviously Chris Wood, Kudus, Semenyo. I think the Bournemouth play Spurs. And then I've seen a lot of people put in Bruno Fernandes, Matthias Cunha in their midfields as well. I just don't really feel comfortable and safe. Well, here's the attack. It's the Esteval. Poor pass, but yeah, I'm hoping for a good play from João Pedro. Good play from Caicedo in the midfield. Because next week I might sub them out because Declan Rice is coming back. For Arsenal because obviously I've used my free hit, not my wildcard, right? So it's only for one game week, and Arsenal, they have a tough game today, or tomorrow, sorry. This week I meant, but then next week, or the next game week, because next week is the international break. They've got Nottingham Forest at home, which is not easy. I might put Bruno Guimaraes back in, depending on who Newcastle play. João Pedro not able to keep that in, out for a throw-in. Yeah, if you look at Newcastle United's fixtures, they've got Wolves, so I might put Bruno G and maybe captain him. It's really dependent on what happens in 2 weeks' time. Obviously with the next game week. Fulham look good. I think, yeah, I did predict Fulham to finish 14th. I think they could finish 12th, 13th, but to be fair, 14th seems very reasonable. If they lose against Chelsea today, it's not going to be by huge margins, I wouldn't imagine, with the way they have set up and they've played very well organized in the midfield and defense. Although they could still shock and win, or they could also lose by a big margin, who knows? But in general, they look good. I kind of want to do some of the 3 p.m. games. Is it 3 p.m. today? Nottingham Forest. I want to watch that, man. But I think I want to go for a cycle. I want to go for midnight, like nighttime cycle. They're playing at No, they're playing tomorrow. Sorry, not Nottingham. I was thinking of someone else. There are some. Is it? Nice. It's Tottenham. Sorry, Tottenham play at 3. Is it 3? Do Tottenham play at 3? What time is it in the UK now, anyways? No, they play at 2. Wait, no, they play at 3. Yeah, they do play at 3. Yeah, because the clock has changed again, hasn't it? Okay, yeah. So they they play at 3 p.m. Tottenham against Bournemouth. I kind of want to watch. We might. So what my schedule is, I might watch this. Um, Obviously we're watching Chelsea now, and then I'm gonna go for my like nighttime exercise activity, whatever you call it, and then I don't think I can watch Real Madrid tonight, man. I really want to, and I really should. Like Real Madrid fan, we should be watching every game. Oh, Liam Delap is coming off, I believe. Is it Tariq George? Who's that? Who's number 32? Is it Bino Gittens? I don't know who that is. Well, Liam Delap has suffered an injury and he's coming off. Not great for people who have Liam Delap in their FPL. He's walking off into the tunnel. Seems like a pretty serious issue. And Cole Palmer is there. Obviously, he's not involved today. He's injured as well. Chelsea are bringing on Tariq George, not Bino Gittens. That's very interesting. Surely that means that João Pedro plays as a striker now. There's no way you're going to play Tariq George as striker, right? But yeah, having to be forced to make that early change, it's not great. It really isn't. Will be interesting to see how they set up for the rest of the game now. Until they make their next set of substitutes. But yeah, I do really like the way Fulham are playing right now. Obviously, it's early into the game. They're settling in, but it shows that they are a very well coached side. And Marco Silva said this, didn't he? He said we're the no other team, only at Fulham will you see a club not make any changes, not make any signings, not make any transfers. So clearly they are still coping, but I definitely think that they would ideally like, especially Marco Silva, and the 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 team would like to have some new faces in. Obviously, there is the downside. If you have got a bunch of new players, it's hard for them to settle in. But hey, you know, if you're good, you're good, right? So that is sort of the thing with football, really, isn't it? In terms of professional players fitting into a new environment. Obviously, the young players, you look at 16, 17, 18-year olds, they're going to need time to adjust. I've said this with Arda Güler when he first came to Real Madrid. I've said this with Endrick when he first came, and I'm still saying with Martin Tuono. But the expectations for the likes of Trent Alexander-Arnold, the expectations for the likes of Mbappe when he came in, obviously they are some of the best players in the world, but you know, even if they aren't, you're still gonna want and expect them to be performing if they are mid 20s. You know, they're experienced enough. I don't know. Should I do Spurs later? I don't really want to do it because when I end, it'll probably be about 12 to 1 a.m. Okay, Fulham have a free kick here. Um, not a good cross. Okay, the Champions League calendar is finally the Champions League calendar is out for every team. Real Madrid's look very okay. So we have Marseille at home first. Then we go away to Kairat Almaty. I'm still watching the game by the way, but Fulham are just doing well to play in their own half, controlling the possession. Juventus at home after Liverpool away after. Then it's Olympiacos away for match day 5. Man City at home for match day 6. Monaco at home for match day 7. And good shot there. Alex Iwobi and Benfica away for match day 8. Good run. Not sure if Robert Sanchez got a hand on that, but curling effort. He was always gonna curl away from goal. Really, he didn't get a touch on that. But yeah, good effort there from Alex Iwobi. Obviously, with people who have put Sanchez in their team would need a clean sheet. So let's see. Let's see. Good play. What's going on here? Just absolute chaos going on there. You go and find my mouse. Now, go. Chelsea doing well here. Just keeping the ball. Neto cuts in. Good play. Good defending for them. Good spin. Is that a foul? No, it's not. Fulham are in. Is that Muniz? I don't know what that is. Fulham. Score! It's 1-0 to Fulham. Is that Josh King? Is that Muniz? I don't know who that is. But Fulham are 1-0 up. And for people who have put Robert Sanchez in their FPL teams, rip. I think it's Josh King who scored. So not Muniz, which is I'm kind of glad because I took him out for my FPL team this week, but I'm not sure if he got the assist. But great goal, great counter attack. Chelsea might be complaining there's a foul there on Tariq George. Instead of foul by Muniz, and you'll see the replay again. Now I thought the first challenge by I think that's Josh King was pretty clean. The spin, the 360. Now the question is the Muniz challenge a foul? I mean, no doubt about no questions about the finish. It's a brilliant finish. The keeper's near post has to do better, I suppose, but he got sent, because the way you look at Josh King, the way he opens up his body as if he's gonna go far post. I mean, it's a brilliant finish, but obviously the question is it a foul by Rodrigo Muniz? And there is gonna be a VAR check on that. So they are checking for a foul. Now let's have a better look here. So that is the first win is okay. The second one, they need to zoom in more, man. From this far angle, okay, now he zoomed in. Okay, he steps, got the ball first though, then turns away, steps on Tariq George's foot, right? I think that will be an incredibly soft foul to give. I get that he steps on his foot, but he got the ball first, turns 180, and then steps on his foot and then goes. So it's not like he immediately went on into him, steps on his foot, and then gets the ball. If you get what I'm saying, I think Marco Silva knows he's gonna get this allowed. He's filming on the touchline here. Yeah, I think that'll be incredibly unfair. The goal is disallowed. The goal is disallowed there. Um, I, I, now I think that's incredibly. I know it looks terrible and it's probably a foul, but when you look at it in that context, it's really really harsh. Yeah, really harsh. Marco Silva is making his feelings hurt, man. Oh, the Chelsea free kick goes in. Yeah, I'll probably say it's a right call. To be honest, I just think it's very harsh. But hey, sometimes you do need such sort of calls. Because if they are using VAR in the right way, like that, then obviously it's great. Fulham once again winning the ball here. This time round, good save. Straight at Sanchez to be fair, but as we've seen with Robert Sanchez before, what's going on here? There's a cut being shown, I think. Well, Muniz is down in the box. Right. Don't know what's going on here. Um. Honestly, I don't even know what's going on right now. Like, game stop. Oh my god. Completion. Ooh. The cross. Offside there for Rodrigo Muniz. Joe Pedro is down. Hope he's not serious. Please don't be. Oh wow. So Sasa Lukic goes in. That's a red card worthy challenge if you think about it. Another foul there for Chelsea. Pedro Neto. And Chelsea can't really break down Fulham here. Another foul for Chelsea. I don't know if this is like just the ref being really soft or Fulham playing really, really dirty. Like, I don't really know. Another foul. Toss in. I'm really worried that at this rate, players are gonna start getting yellow cards in the second half, and I don't want Joao Pedro or Caicedo to be involved. Just play, play the game, and not get too involved. Okay. Another foul. I think everyone in the FPL team are still on 1 point. Yep. Cucurella 1, Caicedo 1, João Pedro 1. For me, at least. Good skill by Calvin Bessie there. Out wide here to Iwobi. Nice pass through, but not quite able to get there. Will be a Chelsea goal kick. Sanchez going quick, trying to get on the counter, and then Enzo Fernandez losing the ball. Heavy challenge. Oh, for God's sake, man. Caicedo, why, man? Why? What are you doing? Just let him have the ball. Oh, man. He's back to 0 points again. What is Caicedo doing? Yes, I guess he want to win the ball back. But there's no need to go in so rough. Oh, man. For God's sake. For God's sake. Of course. Well, Rip. Okay. We're gonna need a better performance in the second half from Moises to make up for what he's done here. For God's sake, man. What's going on here? Another foul there on Terry George. Just got pushed to the ground there by Anderson. Completely got pushed there. Completely. Chelsea free kick. Enzo and Pedro Neto over this. It's quite a range away. So I'm not expecting anything miraculous. But who knows? Taken by Neto and straight to Burn Leno there. Can Fulham get on the counter again? Chelsea with men back now. You know, Fulham showing they're not afraid to get at Chelsea, but just not sure if they have enough quality in that team. I know they scored earlier, but on paper you look at Chelsea's squad, Chelsea's starting 11, just so like much better. So I don't know. Well, at least the game is starting to open up a little bit now. Bit of gap. Oh, the ball nearly got to João Pedro, I think that was, but good header clearance. And then here's Esteval. What's going on? Leno just boots it clear. Pedro Neto, corner. Now, honestly, this game has been a lot more boring than I anticipated it to be. We have got a couple of minutes to go until halftime, 3 minutes, and you might expect maybe like a minute or two to be added on. Obviously, with Liam Delep going out, going off, lots of stopping here because the referee has been giving a lot of fouls. Enzo's corner, good save. Ooh, good save by Leno. Or did he just go over? Did Leno not get a touch to that? Well, I think Tossin's head got to it. Corner goes in. Yeah, it might have been Tossin's header. Not Leno, okay. Oh no, he hit the back of Anderson's head, deflects onto Tossin's head, and over the bar. Bit unlucky there. Could have easily been, into the top corner there. Just onto the roof. Fulham. He's gonna have support. Oh, just putting his leg out there. Tossing, I think that might have been. Who is that? No, I don't think that's Tossing. That's someone else. That's the Is it Chalaba? They're gonna have to play on the ground, man. Look what Fulham are doing. Silky, passing it around. I know they're not quite getting it away, like into the dangerous areas, Fulham, but Chelsea are playing these long balls. Here's Esteban William. Ah. Here's Caicedo. Esteban, good turn. Um, 8 minutes. What are we doing here? That's not 8 minutes. I know Liam Delep went off. I know there've been a lot of fouls. 8. I was expecting 2. If you had told me 3, I would have maybe, said, okay, fair enough. But the cross goes in. Booted clear there. Still not cleared. Sander Berge. Now Cucurella. What's going on? Offside. What the hell is going on here? 8. Well, cross by João Pedro that was targeted at Gusto and Estevao, I think. Now, Fulham. Oh man, that was such a good opportunity for Fulham to score and to go into the lead. That was Josh King. Oh, last ditch from Gusto to win to ensure that Muniz, not Muniz, King doesn't get the shot off. You can see the atmosphere on the pitch. The tempo is getting high. Josh King did well there. He's looked good. Probably Fulham's best player, you would say. Currently, Josh King doing a lot of the offensive work for them. Muniz has been decent, nothing crazy. Fulham pull it back. Oh, Caicedo, what a block. I'm pretty sure that was going in. Well, Fulham do great here. The pass there, he was onside. Josh King. Josh King was on. Pulls it back. And then Castagne takes the shot and a last minute, last ditch block which might have saved Chelsea going into the break. But Fulham have a corner here. Didn't they score off a corner against Brighton at home? Or Brighton away 2 weeks ago? Anyways, corner goes in. Chelsea could get on a counter here. Malo Gusto does well. On to Enzo Fernandez. This is the counter attack now. Heavy touch by Enzo. And then straight into the Fulham player. And now Fulham could go the other way. Maybe they are trying to slow it down a little bit. Not much options there for that player. No foul given there. Just fucking sorry for cursing that came out. Just a lot of you know, volleyball playing right now. In terms of we get the ball, we run to your side, you win the ball back, you come to our side, we win the ball back. Some corners here and there, some shots every now and then, but not a lot of productivity here if you look at both teams really, and not a lot going on. It's been a pretty boring, you would say. It's not been very boring. We still have about 2 minutes of this left, so Chelsea win the ball back here. This is Estevao. I think he wants a penalty, but don't think that will be given. Pedro Neto here, going all the way. Enzo, and then the shot by Trevor Chalobah. Chelsea get a corner. Referee's calling Castagne, no, sorry, Lukic and tossing over. It's been more. It's been more fun in a physical aspect, like fights and fouls and challenges, instead of like the football. And I'm not trying to like disrespect either team here, but we know they can be so much better than this, right? It's just not lived up quite yet this first half to the expectation. But I think the second half will be great. Corner goes in. The shot. Oh my word. Was he onside? Well, Tariq George has just had a shot. Good save. He's right in front of Leno. But a great save from the German. This might be the last kick of the game. Of the first half. Enzo whips it in. And it's got in. Is it João Pedro? I think it's João Pedro. Let's go! João Pedro. If there's someone I want to score, it's João Pedro. Marco Silva is livid. He is fuming. João Pedro with the golazo. Boom! Probably shouldn't have had 10 minutes of this first half. But I would absolutely take it because João Pedro is in my FPL team. And he has scored. Ah man, should I have kept on him? I don't know. Probably I'm still banking on Chris Wood. Corner comes in. No one's marking him. I mean Bessie is there but doesn't get close to his man. Yeah. Free header really, isn't it? The fact that he's able to just get there, get to the ball, and then divert the ball in, and that's half time. Chelsea lead at Stamford Bridge against Fulham. Honestly, I've thought that so far the game has been pretty um boring. But yeah, work to do for Fulham, and hopefully João Pedro adds more. Hopefully he adds more to his tally. Just want to have a look at my league. Here we go. Napoli agreed deal to sign Rasmus Højlund from Manchester United. Agreement done with Manchester United for 6 million euros loan fee plus 44 million euro buy option clause to become mandatory in case of Champions League qualification next season. Højlund accepted Napoli project days ago and he's set for travel and medical tests in the upcoming 24 hours. New striker for Antonio Conte. Big news there. Obviously Garnacho leaving, Højlund's leaving, and then who knows? Liverpool and Newcastle have agreed a £130 million fee for Alexander Isak, reports ESPN FC and Viaplay journalist Jan Agafiotov. Um, that is very interesting. have a look. Oh, F1 in 20 minutes from now. Yeah, right. Let's do an F1 watch along. uh, I need to watch that as well. Okay, 20 minutes will be what? When does the second half start again? Wait, this game 8:20. We should be starting this game soon. Restarting this game in a few minutes time. Um, and yeah, so we'll probably be about an hour in. I'm gonna have the multi watch basically. Oh man, how am I gonna watch F1 in this game? Now, if this game continues to be boring, I'm just gonna say, you know what, screw it. Let me just hop on to F1. Um, because why not, right? We're back for the second half. Marco Silva looks like he just wants to go home. With how mad he looks. The players are ready to come out. I might be a little bit delayed. Wait, let me just adjust this here. And wait, let me do this. Let me do this. Okay. Okay. Um, we're back for the second half. Then, right. Well, back for the second half. Um, we're gonna need to see Fulham. If Fulham want to get at least a draw in this game or come back from this game, which I think they can. I think Fulham are side they're capable of doing so. They have to come back out with a different team in terms of the press. You know, to go out and try to get things done. Really. Fulham starting off the second half well. Cross goes in, headed flicked on wide by Rodrigo Muniz. The one thing that I did say about Chelsea in the first half that I didn't like, and I don't really think is going to work for either teams in this game because of how they react to each other, is this long ball forward from defense to attack. Because defensively for each side they are very physical. Both teams are physical teams defensively. So you're just not gonna get you're not gonna get away with it. And for Fulham you've got Iwobi and Muniz. They are physical but they're not as tall as Tosin and Chalobah, right? And for Chelsea you've got kids, man. I know João Pedro is physical, but Tariq George, Esteval, if Pedro Neto is not a tall man. So you can't really be pinging balls forward hoping that one of them three get on the end of it and sort of controls it on flicks it on. You're gonna play on the ground, but Chelsea do that well, because when Chelsea can get on the ground, passing, boom, 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 technical sort of game, they're very good going forward. Which is why they probably miss Cole Palmer a lot, because he's probably one of the best technical players in the world. He's not the most physical, but it doesn't matter because technically he's so gifted. Here's Pedro Neto. Cross goes in. See, that sort of cross, I'm not against it. It's a dangerous cross, good height, good width. João Pedro's in there. Not too shabby there. So you look at Chelsea now. 1-2, 1-2-3. Gusto's gonna need a bit of support. Ball goes in. Nice little flick on. Physically not quite there. Well kept. Enzo might be claiming, was it handball? Well, obviously I don't mind, because if João Pedro gets on it, which I think he will anyways, right? No way you're going to give it to Enzo Fernandez. There's no way. If there's a penalty, of course. I'm doubting whether it will be, but VR check. Shot goes in. I think that's a penalty. I think that's a penalty. Yeah, I don't think you can claim, if you're Fulham, you can claim that's a natural position. I know he's trying to obviously block his face, but it's not like his arms are next to him. He has gone high to try to block the ball from hitting his face. Natural human instincts. But first of all, in my opinion, that should never be a penalty. But the Premier League, and I think every league in general that I've seen, at least La Liga have done the same, Champions League have done the same. They give it because they say as long as it touches the hand, it's a penalty, right? So by that logic, it has to be a penalty here, right? Okay, I don't know why they're looking at the Caicedo Iwobi thing. Is that a foul? Has it been brought back to look at it again? So this is obviously the same incident when the ball hits, is it Sessegnon? I don't know who that is, but it hits the Fulham defender's hand. They're looking at a lot of things right now. I don't know what they're looking at. Okay, they're looking at that foul first before the shot. Well, I think if I look at the shot by Chalaba, is it Chalaba? Yeah, if you're looking at the shot by Chalaba alone, it's a penalty, I think. But if there's a substance to it in terms of prior to that shot, there's a foul, then I don't really think it's a penalty. But this is interesting. I think the fact that they have called him over again to just look at the previous incident makes it seem like they're not gonna give it, and they're gonna give a free kick instead. But now they are just emphasizing and looking at this handball. So I think they could well give it as a penalty. I don't know, like, it's one of those things where it's like 50-50, isn't it? You know? Especially when there's two separate incidents in the same play, in the same phase of play. He's still looking at it, man. Okay, so now that what they're saying is, did João Pedro handle it before? I don't know, man. Is that a foul though? On Iwobi. That's a penalty. There's no need to look at it again. What's the referee say? Well, penalty's been given. João Pedro, please step up. We need João Pedro to step up here. Penalty has been given. Sessegnon is not happy, but Marco Silva, he's not even mad anymore. He's laughing it off as a joke. Today is the day that Marco Silva does not want to relive ever again, I think. Well, the Fulham away fans are absolutely furious as well. You can get it. They won the foul. I think the handball. I think it's just the rules. I don't think you can argue against that, right? Oh, for God's sake, it's Enzo on it. Why is Enzo Fernandez taking the freaking? Oh my word, man. Wait, yeah, it is. Oh, I mean on screen it says 2-0 now. My screen, yeah, Enzo down the middle. Chelsea 2 up. I don't get it. Why is João Pedro not taking it, man? Oh, for God's sake, I don't know. I don't know. This is really pissing me off. I can see there. Yeah, no doubt. That is a penalty. Chalaba takes the shot. Sessegnon's hands is out. That's a penalty. But why is Enzo Fernandez taking it? It's good penalty. He's right in the middle. Most times or not, when you go in the middle, you're likely to score unless the keeper somehow stays in the middle, right? But I'm just fuming. Well, there's gonna be a mountain to climb now for Fulham, but you know what the commentators say, which I sort of agree on. 2-0 is one of the worst scorelines to be in, if not the worst. It's worse than being 1-0 down. Genuinely, like being 2-0 down is worse than being 1-0 down. But yeah, I think this can either finish off 2-0. I don't think Fulham are gonna get back into this now. I think it's very unlikely. It could, but I don't think Fulham will come back into this game. And even if they do, they're probably only gonna score one. I'll be really shocked if Fulham can score 2 or more goals in the next 30 minutes. But Chelsea could well open up now and get some good momentum. I hope that's gonna happen because obviously I want João Pedro to score. I want Caicedo to get involved. You know. Come on in, João Pedro, Esteval. Come on, please score, Esteval. Oh, nearly. It was a weak shot. Easy for Leno to get down. Good play. Good play. But yeah, the shot just really didn't have any power on that. Again, keeper's near post. Easy for him there. Ooh, lineup. Spurs versus Bournemouth lineup are on. So, who do we have here? Vicario, Powell, Romero, Van der Ven, Spence. I have Van der Ven, so that's good. I have Vicario, obviously. He's going to start. Sa, Palhinha, Bentancur. Kudus, Richarlison, Johnson. Kudus, hopefully he scores and gets involved as well. They're still replaying that penalty incident. Like, come on, move on. It's a penalty, man. It's just unfortunate, and you know, if you're a Fulham fan, you'll be looking at the foul potentially, but the referee says no, so that's a penalty for sure. Um, and then for Bournemouth, I don't have anyone in Bournemouth anyways, but they've got Petrovic, Smith, Diakate, Sensi, Truffert, Tyler Adams, Brooks, Alex Scott, Marcus Tavernier, Semenyo, Evan Nielsen. Spurs have got a good bench. You know, Danso, Tell, Udogi's back, Archie Gray, Bergville, Solomon, Odebear, Davies, Kinski. Pretty strong bench for Spurs as well. Yeah, I'm hoping Kudus cooks. I'm hoping Van der Ven does well, and I'm hoping I hope Spurs keep a clean sheet because that is gonna be massive if they can do it for a third game in a row. Chelsea now on the break. Well, Leno picks it up, and Iwobi's there, and Fulham are on the counter. Well, here's Alex Iwobi. Oh, come on. No. Free kick to Chelsea there. I'm probably gonna just for the F1. It's starting in 2 minutes, right? I'm probably just gonna like wait a little while. And then Man United starting 11 by India, De Ligt, Yoro Shaw, Dalo, and ooh, Dalo on the left. Um, his bench Dogu. Okay, I thought Dogu has been pretty good for United recently. Well, he's got Dalo at left wing back or left mid or left back or whatever. Ahmad on the right back, and then he's gone Bruno Fernandes and Casemiro in the midfield again. Cunha, Mount, and Buemo again. Sheshko benched again. Luckily, I subbed Sheshko out, man. I just don't think he's a worthy pickup. I mean, I did pick him up, and he's gonna come back next game week, but I might drop him, man. I am very tempted to drop him. Who's coming back for me? Declan Rice against Forest is more likely to do better than United against who are United playing against away? Against in the next game week? Manchester United. I think they're going away to um Manchester City, yeah. No chance. Good spin there. Here's Tavic George. Gusto. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Gusto, they're creating this triangle here. Malo Gusto does well to cut in field. Cucurella. I know people are saying Chelsea are going to be a title contender, but I'm just not seeing it. Yes, they're 2 up. But let's just say that it's not been, just hasn't really given the vibes of a champion's performance, and they could well continue to improve and eventually play like a champion type of team. I mean, we are 3 games in, right? You can't really judge. You know, this time last season Liverpool weren't exactly playing at their peak yet. If you remember, you know, they had that the couple of games they played Man United, didn't they? I know they won. Was it 3-0? But they didn't look in the other games. They didn't look like, you know, unbeatable. Which, to be fair, nowadays, in the last couple of games, they do look vulnerable defensively, but they are still the best team in the league, right? But you just have to wait, man. You just have to give Chelsea time. They are a young squad, new squad. I mean, good team. Come on, the shot. Oh, straight at Leno. João Pedro would have wanted him to score another one for my FPL. But the good thing about this game right now, especially when you get into the later stages of this game, is Fulham are opening up a little bit more, trying to chase that 1 goal, because 1 goal in this game for Fulham and the narrative changes again, right? 2-1, they are going to be pushing, they are going to be thinking, you know what, we can get back into this. But I think for Chelsea, they want to get their 3rd goal. A 3rd goal would wrap up the game. Here's Sessegnon. Loses the ball here. Now it's out wide for Esteval. Cuts in. Cucurella. Cross goes in. Oh! That was close. João Pedro at the back post. Very close to getting it. Very, very close. Another goal for João Pedro would be nice. I've just been talking about my FPL the whole time. I don't get it, man. Why is Enzo taking the pens? I know he's probably trusted and sort of, you know, the usual taker, but still. Well, Anthony Robinson is on. And so is Emil Smith Rowe for Fulham. I have completely no idea who they came on for, but I know they are on. So you would assume Sessegnon and Castagna maybe? I don't know, man. Would they bring off like Tete maybe? Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see. Unfortunately, I did not see. I mean, Castagna is playing in a more advanced role, or he was at least, right? So you would assume that if anyone's going off, it might be him. And then for Chelsea, I think Esteval's going off. Let's look at the if it's there yet. Don't think it is. My prediction. I mean, Chelsea are winning, and I'm just gonna predict Chelsea win, I guess. Any. I don't think they do that thing where they um show the subs. But yeah, it's confirmation. Chelsea and Fulham have both made changes. So Esteval is off for Jamie Gittens and Rodrigo Muniz. Oh, they've made 4 changes, eh? Rodrigo Muniz is out for Raul Jimenez, so thankfully I didn't keep Rodrigo Muniz in the team. I don't think he did quite a lot. Josh King is off, probably the best player, to be honest, for Emil Smith Rowe. Castagna is off for Harry Wilson, and Sessegnon is off for Anthony Robinson. 4 changes by Marco Silva to try to salvage something. The shot there, deflected, Chelsea corner. Good play for Jamie Gittens straight away, coming on. Good feet. The dribbling. Yeah, I think Chelsea will just see out the next couple of minutes, and then when the game dies off, they'll probably make a couple of final subs maybe. But yeah, Fulham going all out, trying to get back into this game. Let's see the FPL team. You know, Cucurella 6 points. Let's go. Let's go. What has he done so far to get the 6 points? 2 points for the minutes played so far. 1 clean sheet. So look, 1 clean sheet is 4 points. Please, Chelsea, don't concede. Chelsea, please don't concede. We won the clean sheet. Here's Pedro Neto. Cross goes in. Oh. What the hell? Enzo Fernandez behind. Just went sliding, man. Well, Chelsea have another corner. It's a Pedro Neto. At this rate, I just want my 4 points. Cucurella, my 4 points. You know? Just a nice clean sheet for Chelsea. Corner goes in. Oh, cleared out. Then João Pedro 6 points as well. Cucurella 6 points. Caicedo would have 4. 1 point for clean sheet, 2 points for defensive contributions, 2 points for minutes played, but minus 1 point for your yellow card. So that's a little bit unfortunate there. Okay. What's it now? A free kick for Chelsea here. Yeah, I know F1's on, but I suppose Q1 and Q2. I just hope the Ferrari can make it past the first 2 stages, man. The first two qualifying stages. Let me just let me load up the F1 actually, as we are sort of like, you know, let me just watch two at the same time, I guess. Yeah, I think there's gonna be a yellow card there. Yeah, yellow card there. For I'm just gonna load my F1. Alex Iwobi for the pull on the shirt, and then obviously, yeah, yellow card there for Alex Iwobi. Will be interesting for any people who have Alex Iwobi in their FPL teams. Oh, for God's sake. Is there any what's F1? Right. I think Fulham have a corner here. For God's sake. Okay, there we go. Fulham corner is in. Flicked out. Yeah, please Chelsea, come on, just get us that clean sheet. You know. Okay, let's see what's going on over in Formula One. If anything, I'm seeing the Ferrari. Is that Lewis Hamilton? Well, both Ferraris are near the drop zone, man. What a surprise, eh? I mean, they aren't, but they're close to it. Anyways, back to the football. Man, fuck off. Oh, yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. think that's a foul, isn't it? Cucurella, what are you doing? Don't be getting silly. Don't be doing anything stupid. There's no need to, man. So, got a couple of minutes to go here. Chelsea making a couple of changes. Is Reece James coming on? Presumably for Malo Gusto. Well, the free kick goes in for Fulham. Headed out. Not fully cleared yet. It's still with Fulham here. For God's sake, for God's sake. The Formula 1 side, we've got what? 3 minutes? Well, Hamilton's in 11th and Leclerc is in 14th at the moment. Oh, the cross goes in. Flicked on. Get it out. Yes. Pedro Neto. Iwobi. But no fouls is the referee. The push on the back. Leno comes out. Right, who's that? That is Oscar Piastri. Doesn't need to go that quick anyways. He's second at the moment. But Norris up on his teammate here. Robinson. Who's number 20 again for Fulham? I completely forgot. I'm sorry. Might be. That's yeah, it didn't refresh, did it? Show all match events here. Okay, the goals, and the funny thing is Tariq George, who came on, is coming on for Andre Santos. So he came on and came off in the same game. And no, Reece James is coming on for Pedro Neto to add some defensive cover. I didn't see that Piastri goes quicker. Alex Albon is on his lap right now. Yeah, just you know, Chelsea just cool it down, okay, Chelsea? Just cool it down. No need to go full out hand blow. What the hell? What the hell, man? Got about 50 seconds in that Formula 1 Q1 session. Fulham do well there to clear it out. Reece James. Chalaba. Back to Robert Sanchez. Right, let's go up. Let's go up. The Ferraris currently 13th and 15th. Leclerc is on his lap. Bortoleto is improving. Ocon's on his lap as well. I'm watching two things at once. Don't blame me for it, man. Hamilton goes 8th. Charles Leclerc goes 9th. Should be safe for both Ferraris. Bortoletto improves to 13th. What about Esteban Ocon? I really like Esteban Ocon, man. I think he's a very overhated driver. I think he's underrated. I really do. Cool. Liam Lawson goes 4th. No, 5th, sorry. Ocon, 16th, he's out. Esteban Ocon is out. Colapinto goes to 15th. Sonoda is in 19th. He goes up to 12th. So he's out of... he's out of the drop zone and he's through into Q2. Nico Hulkenberg, 17th. So I think Stroll's 20th. Behrman's 19th. Ocon 18th. Both has out. Come on, João Pedro. Oh, what are you doing, man? Oh, man. Was he offside? Might have been. Hulkenberg 17th and Franco Colapinto is in 16th for Alpine. That is the 5 going. I mean, Aston Martin, they looked great. Right, couple of minutes to go here for this Chelsea game. Is that Smith Rowe? Yep. Oh, that's a good pass from Smith Rowe. Good dummy as well. Fulham on the wing. Cross goes in. Oh, header just over. Header by Raul Jimenez just over. Adama Traore, I think that was with the good cross in. Yeah. It's a good cross. Raul Jimenez attacks it well, but the way he headed it wasn't the front of his head but the top. So yeah, you're just gonna go above the goal, the crossbar, way above. But it sums up Fulham. If Fulham don't, and I don't think they will, get back into this game, or even get a goal, which I hope they don't, because obviously for the FPL team we want Cucurella to get the clean sheet. If Fulham don't, it really sums up their day. They haven't been terrible. I know Chelsea deserve the win, but I don't think Fulham have played terribly. honestly, uh, genuinely speaking, I think they've been pretty decent. There's Sky on with James Vows. It's all popping up at the same time. Yeah. We wrap up the last few minutes here. This game. Please don't give 8 minutes of edit time again. No one wants to see that. Just 1 or 2 minutes will be good enough. Robert Sanchez boots it out. That's a Chelsea throw in, I think. So when this game ends is when Q2 will restart again. I don't think anything has changed, but let me just refresh anyways. Okay, Adama, the command for Alexi will be for the final change. Chelsea win the ball back here, high up. Pass it, man. Caicedo. Is it? That's not Caicedo. That's V James, I think. Yeah. I had the 24 and 25, and I was like, the numbers look alike. But V James with the shot straight at Leno. Fulham now. Just trying to salvage something back, but I don't think they've got enough time anyways. And I think Chelsea Chelsea are good defensively, and they have proved that today. Generally speaking, they have played well. They really deserved it. And I think Q2 is back up and running. Okay, how long? Please be like 1 or 2 minutes. We don't need 8 minutes, man. Oh my word. Has he actually given 8 oh my gosh. 8 minutes. 2 times. Chelsea gonna score again. In a 10th minute. Chelsea gonna score in a 10th minute again. How are you giving 16 minutes worth of edit time? Fulham have a corner there. Q2 is up and running. Ooh. Leclerc, purple for sector. Hamilton's down on him currently. And Fulham still have it. I'm sort of like disinterested in that Fulham game. I'm looking at Ferrari here. Leclerc purple first sector, green middle sector. Hamilton green first sector, purple middle sector here. Leclerc 1:10.034. And Hamilton in there. 1:10.140. Who's that being booked? Andre Santos. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Okay, calm down. It's not Cucurella. It's not Caicedo. It's not João Pedro. I mean, that's a yellow card tackle there. How is there like 4 minutes of this, man? Oh, this was an earlier incident, wasn't it? Corner goes in, Anderson flicks it in, and João Pedro clears it up the line. Come on, surely he gets more points for that, right? Fulham have a free kick here. Oh, Ferrari already said it. We're gonna go out early. We're gonna set the first times first. But then with Ferrari, we've seen it this season many times already. They always got late, especially in Q2. Fulham free kick, way over. Very optimistic there by Raul Jimenez. Right, what do we have here? Kobe Manu and Andre Dona both benched again by Amarim. Okay, that's what we know that anyways, right? What's going on here? Now Russell is on his lap. Verstappen is on his lap. And then there's about 3 more minutes here. 2.5, 3 minutes here for this Chelsea game. That should never have been 8 minutes. Russell coming through this goes quickest 109.6. I think Verstappen will go even quicker than that, man. 109.1. Now that is a lap. That is a lap. I do have Max Verstappen on pole as a prediction. My top 3 I think is Verstappen. Is it Norris or is it Verstappen, Norris, Piastri? Or Verstappen, Piastri, Norris? Sasa Lukic just been given a yellow card there for the foul on Enzo Fernandez. Just pushed him to the ground. Similar to what who is that? Similar to what Iwobi did earlier. Very unnecessary, but yeah. I have Verstappen, Piastri, Norris. Okay. Norris on a decent lap. Is he gonna be up on Max? Yes, he is. There's a 1:08.8, so he's got even quicker. But both Ferraris are now back down to 9th and 10th and 11th. Hamilton's in the drop zone. And to be fair, we've still got 7 minutes to go. Haja has gone up to 3rd. That is incredible. Ferrari are already out again for the second lap. Are they gonna go 3 laps in Q2? Fernando Alonso 8th. And Oscar Piastri 2nd. Both Ferraris coming through now. Here's Charles Leclerc. 6th, no, not 6th, 4th, sorry. And Lewis Hamilton, quickest middle sector. I'm not even bothered about this Fulham game anymore, man. This Chelsea Fulham game. Yeah, that's it. Let's have a look. Hamilton's time tucks in behind Verstappen up to 4th. So Ferrari currently 4th and 5th. Hajar is in 6th. Anthony 7th. Sonoda 8th. Russell 9th. Albon 10th. Alonso 11th. Lawson 12th. Sainz 13th. Bortoletto 14th and Gasly 15th. But yeah, that is full time between Chelsea. I ended up spending more time on F1, but that is full time between Chelsea and Fulham. Yeah, my thoughts on this game. I thought that Chelsea played well. They were the better team. Overall. And they deserved their 2 goals. You know, the first goal, I'm not sure why there was 10 minutes added on. I'm not sure why there was 8 minutes added on. But again, you get what you get, and you have to make use of the time you are given, right? And you know, they had the time on. They get the corner in, whipped in. Brilliant header by João Pedro. Thank you, João, for giving us another golazo, another goal. For the FPL fans, that is something we love to see. And then, yeah, the second goal, definitely a penalty for me. The only question is, was there a foul on Iwobi? But clearly the referee said no. And was there a handball? Yes. Arms out. Sessegnon. And Chelsea converted. I don't know why Enzo's on it, but okay, sure. Would have wanted João Pedro to take it. And then after that, it was boring. Before that, it was boring. I mean, apart from the goals, the game was pretty boring. It really was. But Chelsea will be happy. They take home the 3 points. Fulham, especially Marco Silva, absolutely fuming. Not at his players, but at the referee and VAR. But yeah, I thought Fulham played pretty well, decently well, overall. And yeah, I mean, they'll go again, right? Fulham are going to be fine. They're going to be in that mid-table 13th, 14th range. They're going to be okay, guys. They're going to be okay. And yeah, Chelsea are going to be in the top 4 fight. I don't think they're going to be in the league. I don't think they're going to win the league. I think defensively they look solid. Vulnerability here and there. But going forward, I just don't get the vibe that this is a team that's going to score a whole bunch of goals. But we could be wrong. We're only 3 games into the season. We could all be wrong. But yeah, that's going to be it. I don't think I'll be back later for Real Madrid. I think I'll just either watch it myself at night, or I will not watch it and I'll watch the highlights again tomorrow morning. Because yeah. And then maybe tomorrow I'll be back with West Ham, Nottingham Forest, West Ham maybe. Highly unlikely. There's also Arsenal Liverpool tomorrow as well, or Liverpool Arsenal. At Anfield. But yeah. That will be it for me for today. Hope you guys have enjoyed today's stream. Thank you those who came in. Do drop a like on the stream. And subscribe if you guys haven't already. And yeah. That's it. Hope you guys have enjoyed. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.